my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. I've got a really exciting video coming up this weekend. Today is currently Thursday the 1st of May and I can't even believe I'm saying this. I have my first HYROX solo, so my HYROX solo debut in 2 days. I've kind of like blocked it out of my brain for quite a while now. I've not really been thinking about it, and I wasn't really nervous this time last week, and then now it's like 2 days away. I'm kind of eating my words a little bit and I am a little bit nervous, but we're going to be absolutely fine. I've had my last appointment with my physio this morning. She has kindly taped up, she's taped up my leg, which is good. I sometimes have pain with my calf when I run, so we've taped it up just as a precaution, nothing drastic, but yeah, I had that appointment this morning, so I thought it would be a perfect time to start this vlog. I'm going to vlog the whole weekend, take you along with me. I'm going to grab clips of my race beforehand, after, the process and everything, because it is a really, really important thing to me, and I am a bit nervous, so if you couldn't already tell. So yeah, I thought I would start this vlog here. I'm going to start actually packing my bag today, because after my session at the gym today, which is literally just going to be a bike session just to get my legs moving, I'm not going to be doing anything else. A full rest day tomorrow, which will be Friday, and then I race on Saturday morning. So yeah, I can start packing my bag really, because I won't need my gym bag and I'm going to take my Built for Athletes bag with me. So yeah, one of my jobs today is get the bag out of the car, start packing up, because I need to pack certain things like my ID for registration, some spare shoes, socks, clothes, all that kind of stuff. And tomorrow is actually Tom's birthday, so we've got plans tomorrow, so I need to make sure I'm ahead of schedule and get it all done today. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Very excited. I'm a little bit nervous now. The sun is so hot this whole week. The sun is so hot, the weather is so hot, and the sun is also hot. So I'm kind of hoping that it calms down this weekend, because we're doing it at London Olympia, and if you don't know, London Olympia has like a glass ceiling, so it literally is going to be like a greenhouse. But I am actually on at 9:50 in the morning, which is actually probably a positive, so then it won't be as hot, but it still is going to be a very hot race regardless. I am a little bit nervous, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start packing my bag and then we will get going. And just quickly before I go, I really hope you do enjoy this video. It is such a special, kind of like monumental moment for me, as I've always done HYROX in doubles, never done anything solo. I've never done any solo race, like I've never done a running race solo or anything. Like I've always been in a pair, and I really wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I really hope that I can either inspire someone to do a HYROX, and just show them the ins and outs of it, of what it is to prep and do a HYROX, give you any insight. So yeah, if you do like this video, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I really hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So this is the outfit that I've chosen for the weekend. It's the brand new Gymshark Vital Seamless Sculpt collection. So the Vital Seamless actually now has a scrunch bum on, and I just love anything blue, so when this really unexpectedly arrived at my door from Gymshark, which I'm so grateful for, I knew that this was what I was going to wear instantly. The back is basically backless, but you can adjust the straps. So yeah, I'm really excited. This is going to be my race day fit. My shoes that I'm going to wear are my Saucony, however you want to say it, Endorphin Speed. I wore these in my last HYROX race and they did me absolute wonders, so we're going to be sticking with them. And then I will also be wearing my compression socks because I need the compression socks when I run. Another thing I would say is really important pre-race. I mean, I take these every single day just as a daily essential for me, but it is electrolytes. Now I take the ESN electrolytes. I have the green apple flavour here, and I just put them in my water. I have them every day. It helps with hydration, minimises brain fog, helps with recovery, and yeah, they're just really good. So making sure that I definitely take these religiously before my race. I've been taking these every day in the lead up to my race for probably the last 5 days. I try to take them every single day, but if I do forget on an average week, it's not the end of the world. But yeah, they just really help to replenish your salts after you sweat during your workouts. So yeah, I just really like to take them, and the ESN flavours are amazing. I like these ones, so the red apple, green apple, and also the cherry lollipop is my favourite, but they are always out of stock. So we're gonna go with the red apple today. I thought I would show you why I take them, to remind myself to take them before my race. On race day I will have 1 sachet before and 1 sachet after, just because I'm going to be prone to sweating so much more on race day after being out there. But yeah, normally just 1 sachet a day is just fine. One thing as well that I am really focusing on in the lead up to my race is my sleep and my recovery. I actually have a Whoop, so I wear this all the time, stays on my wrist all the time. It tracks my sleep, tracks my exercise. It is really important to know kind of how your body is reacting to things at the moment. So yeah, I have made sure that I am getting enough sleep in the lead up to this race. I'm aiming for about 8 hours of sleep a night, and I will actually show you. For example, I've been in the green. I was also in the green. That was actually yellow, but you get the point. It basically shows you your sleep recovery, sleep performance, how much strain you had. Really love my Whoop. I have my Whoop on all the time, and I just use it to make sure I know that I'm kind of recovering well after my sessions. And I do really see a difference if my diet is slightly off, if I haven't slept as well. It really makes all the difference, and honestly it will plummet down to the red recovery. So yeah, it just shows that really sticking to what you know is the best thing and the most optimal thing if you are looking for good recovery before a race day. Good morning everyone, it's day of race day. I've just done my hair. I did like a little crossover plait. I'm not too sure how it's really worked out, but it's the best we're gonna get. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Just go do my makeup now, get ready, head downstairs, have my food, and then we will be leaving to go get the train. Just arriving to the venue now, and I'm so scared. Just breathe. Everyone, I'm really sorry. That was all the clips that I managed to get while I was at the venue. I think what it was, when I turned up at the venue, I was, one, really nervous, quite overwhelmed, wanted to get myself checked in. My spectators couldn't go upstairs with me, so they couldn't film me checking in, so that was a bit of a stress. I then was panicking about the race, got a bit in my own head and I just needed to focus and get into the warm-up area. You would have seen a few clips from the warm-up where I got my videographer to take some, so they would have been inserted as well as the race day footage. But yeah, the whole thing just got to my head a little bit, and I'm going to do a bit of a race debrief now, because I won't lie to you, as soon as I crossed that finish line, I was a little bit disappointed, and I know that is not the right attitude to have, and I quickly switched my mindset. As soon as I saw my family and friends, I was like, no, snap out of it, that's not the attitude to have. And I think it was an ego thing. I think I had a time in my head that I wanted to hit, and if I didn't hit that time, I would have been like angry with myself. And I'm telling you now, that is not the attitude to have for any races that you do ever. The fact you've completed it is the achievement. And as soon as I saw my family and friends, had a bit of a cry, and they were like, let all the emotions out, but you need to realise that you are really, really proud of yourself. You've completed the whole course by yourself, first time. You had many things beforehand that were making it difficult for you, like you couldn't complete all your running and your training because of injuries. You're still trying to nurse and kind of keep an injury okay while during this race as well, hence all the tape. So there was a lot of things that were kind of factors that to make it not go as to plan. Really hot, like I mentioned, it was going to be hot, but my word, it was so hot in there. I was on in the morning on the Saturday, and I went back the next 2 following days actually to film, because I'm a videographer, so I was filming for others, and I could have sworn they put the aircon on for the other days, not my race. So I might be wrong, maybe I was just getting hot because I was running, I don't know, but even when I finished my race I was still hot in that venue compared to like on the Sunday and the Monday. So there was so many factors, guys, I can't even explain. I think the whole day was just overwhelming. I had so many people coming up to me afterwards, like friends within the industry, like, how was it? And I think because deep down I was still a bit upset. I was like, yeah, really good. And I wasn't really processing what I'd done yet because I didn't leave the venue straight away. I don't even know how it happened. I was super lucky that HYROX actually filmed my entire race. I don't even know how it happened. Like, I think I was really struggling and they saw that I was really struggling out there on the race floor, and I got in my own head, and maybe they thought it was a story. So they followed me around and I ended up on the HYROX page. You may have seen it on my Instagram as well, but that was just overwhelming in itself. I was like, why me? So that was another thing as well. A little bit of pressure behind that because I was like, oh, they're filming me, gotta keep going. When like literally every part of me on those burpees I wanted to stop. I won't even lie to you. That was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I turned around to Tom and I said to him, I was like, I can't do this. And he was like, don't worry about not doing it now. Like, you've got to finish it. Like, I said to him, I was like, I'm never doing this again. And he was like, don't worry about not doing it again. You've got to finish it now. And like, I think that was when my mind was like, Laura, just get it done. Put your head down, get it done. You're going to get it done anyway. Stop worrying about the time. And I really, really just kind of like switched the narrative. And that's one thing I've really learned, and I've said to a lot of people post-race. Like, I had so many messages from people saying like, congratulations, you must be so happy, blah, blah, blah. And it was an ego thing for me because I think where I'm in the industry, I have so many people that are getting all these fast times. They're all my friends, and like the Elite 15 even, like it's just ridiculous. And it can be really hard not to compare yourself when you're like in it. So I think when I got a time that I deemed as not fast, it's still a time. Like, I just think I got a little bit in my own head, and it took me a couple of days to like really settle with it and be so proud of myself for even getting through, because there was many times in that race I thought I wasn't going to make it. So yeah, I think the lesson learned for me, mental resilience needs work, but also just be proud of what you've achieved. The time doesn't matter. The time literally does not matter. And that's one thing I've really learned from this whole experience. And speaking with so many friends afterwards, like, they were like, it literally is just a number on a screen. Like, who cares? Literally, who cares? and I've still got the same badge, I've still got the same pictures, I've still got the same achievement, I've still had the same experience as everyone else, I still managed to say I could do it, and not many people can say they could do a HYROX solo. So I think my ego really got to my head, which I hate to admit, but it's true, when I was in that venue. And I was just a bit upset with myself, and it's okay to be disappointed, but not for too long. So yeah, that's one of many things that I took away from that race, that you should just be proud of whatever you've achieved regardless, because at the end of the day it's amazing and you should be so proud. I think, like I said, being in the industry can be hard but also can be amazing, because you have so many connections and so many great friends, and it's a lot to take on sometimes when you are like, oh, why can't I do that? Why can't I do this? And I'm like, but I'm doing what I can do for me with whatever I can work with and whatever I've got in the tank, and that is what I completed on the day. And I also said to myself afterwards, nothing is going to be as hard as that ever again. Nothing's going to be a race like that again. I'll never have to do solo for the first time ever again. Yeah, I might get a slower time one time again, you never know, but 99% of the time it's going to get better from here. So I don't think I've got a solo on the cards for any time soon. I really want to improve my running, get rid of all these niggles, and then maybe sometime next year we may give it another go. I don't know, I'm not saying anything, but when I do try it again, I think it will be a massive achievement to say, like, I came from here to here. So yeah, if you are watching this and you have done a race, you did London, you've done another race and you were a bit disappointed in your time, disappointment is okay, but don't let it sit for too long. That's the one thing I would say. So yeah, I'm actually doing this outro literally as I'm filming this, so I'm really sorry that it's been a little bit of a delayed video. I do have HYROX Berlin literally in 2 days so there will be another video coming with that very, very soon, but I really hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one, which will be my Berlin vlog, which is really, really exciting. Me and my friend Meg are going to do women's doubles, which will be a much more fun race than our solos so we're really, really excited, and I will see you in that next video.